All right, I've been meaning to make this video since this morning. I had a little discussion, okay? Okay, and first of all, an Uncle Tom, you know what I mean? You mean to call me a Sambo, not Uncle Tom. But anyway, when you're out there rioting, okay? When you're out there rioting, you are destroying your own community's property, okay? What's going to happen is when the city needs that property fixed or whatever like that, it's coming out your ass, not theirs. Okay, so them causing $3,000 or millions of dollars worth of damage to police cars and all the other stuff like that, it's gonna come out of your ass. Okay, then you wonder why certain communities, the streets are run down, the buildings are run down, because what they're saying is that we're going to keep taking taxes, but we're not going to put the money back into that neighborhood because of what they did. Okay, before you do things, you have to think about what you're doing. You burning down this, and I saw a video of somebody setting some shit on fire, like for what? Okay, on top of the rioting, I seen looting. Okay, so some people are taking advantage of this. I need you to understand something. Okay, I have a degree in criminal justice. I do. Okay, and the girl who said that don't matter, I promise you she ain't got a degree. Okay, when you take criminal law classes and learn the elements of a crime and take American government classes and understand how the government works, it's never designed to be fair. It's never designed to be fair. It's designed to keep chaos in check. That's what it is. Okay, it's designed to protect the rich and keep the poor in check. This is why your schools, anything that's government funded, this is why your schools don't teach your children about money. Your school teach your children how to work, how to add, how to subtract. The Ivy League schools, they teach their kids about money. But ultimately, it's the parents' responsibility to teach their children about money and teach their children how to survive with life. And then she said that it's a corrupt system. Yeah, sure. Okay, but you know why it's a corrupt system against black people? It's because there's not enough of us in there. I believe I read somewhere, as of right now, how many black governors are there right now? None. Okay? We need black people in the government. We need black people in the Senate. We need black people, in Congress. We already had a black president. We need another black president. We need all of this for you to be, for you to have change with your people. It should be done by your people. If the United States of America was ran by white people, of course they would keep their own people in power. Of course they would cut their own people a break. We do it all the damn time. What you call the BET Awards and stuff like that. Anytime black people get into power, we want our own in there. It don't matter. We can have a white boy act his ass off. I thought Forrest Gump was a good ass fucking movie, but it don't matter because he didn't get a BET Award. Why? Because he's white. So then when your black ass don't get an Oscar because you're black, don't say shit. We're doing the exact same shit. And then she got the nerve to say black people don't have access to wealth. Why is Cardi B buying $250,000 necklace? Why should give Quavo a $500,000 car, you know what I mean, for his birthday? Why does Rick Ross own 7 wing shacks and stuff like that? Why is Ludacris and Nelly promoting liquor? Or they selling liquor? Why does Puff Daddy got Ciroc? What was that? What was that? Last month at in Florida at that club in Florida, King of Diamonds, whatever like that. Why was there $1 million on the dance floor for strippers and shit like that? How come when they opened that back up South Carolina, Godiva's was packed? And then we the first one screaming. People, what? Some girl on Facebook said that the second the tattoo shops open back up, she's gonna get tatted up with her stimulus check. Come on now, excuse me. You ain't gonna put it up. You ain't gonna invest. You ain't gonna pay your debts. Nothing. You're gonna get tatted up with $1,200. Okay. As far as the George Floyd situation, all right. The cameraman, and I always had a problem with this with Eric Garner. He could have pushed the cop off or whatever and saved that life. Sure, he probably would have got his ass beat by the cop or whatever like that. But still, you'd have saved that man. They got 3 or 4 different angles of the man dying. They got 3 or 4 different angles. So that let me know that there was more than 5 people there. 4 or 5 people there. I'll go to War Star and what? It's a video of a chick getting shot because they tried to pull up at somebody's house. And all people doing is recording. Oh, yeah, man, that ain't right. Yeah, man, you see this? I was there. I saw the whole thing, man. So somebody asked the question, why does this keep happening? I said, because subconsciously, I think we like this shit. We like seeing our own die. We quick to record it. We're quick to pull a phone out and watch somebody on the sidewalk bleed to death. Then to put the phone down and help the motherfucker or even cover up the wound. Some chick was standing over the girl while she was bleeding. Didn't try to get a towel or nothing to help close the wound or nothing. She just said, yeah, girl, she got shot. Look. But y'all outraged about George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery. Because you're wondering why this keeps happening. You know why? And guess who it keeps happening by? And then when I say we need more black folk in law enforcement, we need more black folk in Congress, we need more black folk in the state and the Senate, we need more black folks in the government. That's exactly how they overthrew our government. How did they gain control of South Africa? They put their own in power, and then the people who were indigenous to the land, they threw them out. What do you think happened? They started getting, what do you think the Mexicans do? They trying to put Mexicans in the government, in the Senate and Congress. Why is that? Why don't you never see this happen to Mexicans or Arabs and no shit like that? Why ain't the Asians out there being choked out? They know how to have a united front. Them boys out there, them people out there, they know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. And apparently we people who they can fuck with. I told that girl, I said, you need to take an American government class. You need to find out how the system works. Because we did it before. We all into sports and stuff like that. Well, that's because, how do you think black people got into sports? They figured out how it worked. They got in there. Because at one point in a bit of time, them basketball teams and the football teams was all white. They figured out how it worked. They figured out how the game go. Put their brother up on game. Now it's all black. How do you think that works? Now we got TV shows talking about they ain't no wealthy, they ain't no black people access to wealth. Really? Tyler Perry got a whole goddamn studio. Tyler Perry been putting black people on. Tyler Perry been putting black people on, and y'all sit up there and y'all crucify that man. Y'all call him gay. Y'all got everything to say about that dude, and he's sitting up there putting people on. All his cast black. Old girl from Black Lightning, she started off with Tyler Perry. Meet the Browns and all that stuff like that. He putting money in people's pockets. Y'all wouldn't even know who Tamla Mann was if it wasn't for Tyler Perry, in my opinion. But y'all want to talk about George Floyd. Okay. Y'all don't care about that man. Y'all don't care. Y'all look for an excuse to be angry. Look. Fight with your mind. Go to your senator. When it's election time and they see what's going on, put that man out of power. Put your own people in power. Send your son to law school. Y'all think it was good with one Barack Obama? Imagine 1,000 of them. Imagine if half of Congress and half the Senate and half of everything, half of law enforcement, even just half was black. You think this be going on? When George Floyd got choked out, were any of them cops black? I don't think they were. I think one was Asian and 3 was white. Correct me if I'm wrong.